Either he's not answering the door or he ain't letting me in.
Or he's probably sleeping. He might be sleeping or he's got his headphones on.
You can still see who's at the door, though.
If he has it up on the door, he might have it on the kitchen. When I put my headphones on, I would put it on the door.
He always has it on. When I'm up there, he has it on the door.
Really?
Stuff like that. Like, when he doesn't want to talk to people, he's... I don't know, man. He also asked me if they... You know, if his behavior is making me question them.
When did he say that?
Today.
Today? When? Earlier? And what did you say? Yeah?
Heck yeah.
And what did he say? Don't worry?
You know, I'm either going to say it up there.
No, he didn't say it.
I'm either going to say it up there or I'm going to say it in front of everybody.
What?
What I want to say. He's going to hear it there or he's going to hear it the moment I'm going out the door.
I think he'll let you talk to him. He better. That's why I said you might.
I told him I didn't want to talk. He's the one that told me he did.
This is what I said. I said, like, wait till after POV. And if he calls you in, to talk to him.
Well, I already told him, you know, that thing. But, you know, what I want to say needs to be said.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's to your benefit as much as mine.
I know.
You know?
You being here is a benefit to me. To all of us.
But he needs to know what Keisha is and what she's doing. And it's not going to center around Memphis or Rennie, or it's going to include them, but it's going to center around
But
Keisha.
the fact that the votes right now, next week will be
2-1.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. That's going to be a huge, huge thing for him to think about.
Well, if you get them next week, one of them goes home.
So that's
automatic. If you guys get head of household, one of them goes home.
Yeah, well, that's definitely going to happen.
But listen, this is what I'm saying.
Good.
Say if we do it. Say if he acts stupid and doesn't go through with the deal, and we win head of household next week. Say we're still here and we win head of household. He's going up. Does he not know that the votes are not going to be in his favor? Say if it's him and Keisha, Rennie and Memphis are going to vote for Keisha to stay in the house. They're going to vote him out.
I know that. But
Does he not see that?
Well, I don't know if he's really thinking like that.
Say if he was up against Rennie, Memphis and Keisha would vote for
They'll have to vote one of them out.
It's going to be
unless they got a thing.
He's an odd man out.
Yeah.
Then
Every single
one of them goes out.
scenario.
If you win head of household, one of you two, one of them's gone. And I'm going to tell Dan right now, the way you're acting,
be enemy number one.
You're going to go.
Public
I'm
enemy
tell you
number
right now, they're going to go.
If he doesn't join us.
Right.
Well, the thing is that's exactly because if it is down to next week and say one of them even put him up, he's screwed because 2 votes, that's all it needs, and he's going to be out.
That's what I'm saying. That he's an odd man out. Does he not see that? If he goes against any of them, he's an odd man out, no matter what. It's not even a conversation.
Yeah.
So he might as well just.
Well, they might vote Rennie out.
I don't know.
Keisha would not.
Keisha would not let that
Keisha's keeping her only for her vote. Keisha's not keeping her thinking she's going to go to the final 2 with her. She ain't going to make it.
She's going to tell Memphis to keep her for one more week because she knows that it's saved by any chance.
And Memphis would be stupid not to do it because it'll be him and the 2 girls.
Yeah.
And Dan
doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have a chance against Dan. Yeah. If it's him and Dan at the fucking final, you think Memphis is going to take fucking Dan?
That's why he's going to keep the girls around. No. That's why Dan is the odd man out. Don't just see it. He's stupid.
But you got to tell him this. Hey, Ollie, you got to go play that scenario against Dan. So do you, Keisha. Michelle.
Yeah, I will.
You know what? We got to play that he goes the next week.
One of the girls have to go this week. They have to go this week. Because if not, when it comes to next week, doesn't matter how you look at it, he's fucked.
Well, we'll get an answer. I'm going to get an answer from him either tonight or first thing in the morning if he's going to.
You guys keep at that. And let me just set the Keisha thing up the way it is. Because I have information. Okay?
Let me do it, Jerry. Can I talk to him before you talk to him? Because
sure.
I offered him the deal to keep you here. And if he accepts that, then you don't even need to say a word.
No, but you need to tell him that if he accepts it, fine. But if he don't,
he's got to put the right person up next to him.
I know. It'll be Rennie. It'll be Rennie.
You say you got to talk to Jerry. You need to tell him you should.
The thing is, he wants to protect Keisha, and I said, okay, if you want to protect Keisha, then I get to add on something to the deal as well. If you want to add that factor, then I get to keep Jerry in the house, no matter who you put.
The other thing, and you should say to him, you really should hear what Jerry has to say. He has information about
I did it already.
where you
I told
said.
him. He said he wants to talk to you about it. That's why he asked to talk to you.
Yeah.
He said, I want to talk to Jerry to get some confirmation on
Now, I
it.
don't know why he didn't answer his door.
I know that he's probably sleeping because
He is
all of them
probably
are sleeping. He's probably sleeping too.
Well, I'll let it. We'll wait. Whatever happens. But the point
You know what
is,
you gotta do? Catch him when he's downstairs.
Yeah,
and be
I'll
like,
do that.
Can I talk to you for 1
Yeah,
minute?
don't be scared to say
you guys.
it.
I'm not.
All right,
You guys that work the scenario we just talked about. Say, Dan, next week you're going home. If you get Jerry out of here, and we get the thing, there's no way you're not gone. You're gone.
They're going to vote you out.
You know what you say about the Keisha thing, and then you say, be like, think of the numbers. Be like, think of the numbers. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Be like, it's going to be 2-1. She's got Rennie and Memphis right there. That's your two.
Well, I'm going to
if you
tell you.
say
Well, I'm going
if
to
you
tell
go
him.
up against any of them,
Well, I'm going to tell him
out.
this. You want to be a party of a group of 4 that all want to get to the final 4, or do you want to be a part of 4 where 2 want to get to the final 2, and they're going to screw you?
4 individuals.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They're going to screw you. 4 individuals versus.
And like, if you think about it, fucking Memphis ain't gonna take him to the fucking end. Think about all three of
Memphis.
them.
Why would Memphis want it? He wants to take. He'd rather take Rennie.
Take 2 girls.
Rennie or Keisha.
Rennie and Keisha.
He took Rennie or Keisha, and then for him to, he would know that he would be able to have the power to pick which one he wants next.
That's why
because he can beat both of them.
That's why you
yeah.
have to push the relationship between Keisha and Memphis. That's why they're so tight, because Memphis is going to take her because he knows he can outlast her in anything in the final 2.
Yep. And look at the HOH. He couldn't outlast Dan, so he's not gonna risk.
The only way they
Dan.
could do it is it's going to be Memphis, Rennie, and Keisha going against you 2. I think you 2 can win, especially on an intelligence level. He has not won. Memphis has not won an intelligence one yet. So I think you guys can get House of Hold. I'd say like 70% chance you guys are getting that. Dan better wake up to it. So we got a little ploy here we need to use and work.
And he has an equal chance to get far with us.
Right.
Because each one of us is individual. Everybody's
individual.
Equal.
We're not equal, right?
Equal.
Every one of us are equal.
But with them, he's already fucked because they already have a plan to go to the 3.
That's why I say when you get to him, tell him that. Tell him exactly what you're saying. You tell him what you're saying.
I've told him a little bit, but I didn't tell him about the numbers.
The thing is, when
once you get the numbers, that's fact right there.
Tell him
fact.
that. You got to tell him that. We got to work this every way we can, and yet we stick together throughout, no matter what. This could happen.
It will happen. I don't think he would have gone through with the first 2 parts of the deal if he wasn't going to do it.
Yeah.
Why do the first 2 and not do the last?
He's way into.
I think he's okay.
I think he's way too
scared.
deep. He's way too deep. He can't turn back. And honestly, I think he's been waiting for something like this to have a purpose to do something.
He's waiting for a reason. That's why he wants to talk to you.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, you guys just say exactly what you said here. That look, you're going up, Dan. God damn it, you're fucking with my boy out there, and we got a chance of being 4 equal people in an alliance. You're only
all 3 of us would have your back.
Right.
While you're not competing, you need
and we're not aligned with each other.
No.
We're aligned with all of
Exactly.
We're aligned 3 individuals.
We just people are attacking us. We had to join forces this week, but next week's a different. It's a different thing.
Right.